our today's session was all about, in which you had to tell that what are the drawbacks and the loopholes of each other. But intentionally I said to you, kindly appreciate. Kindly appreciate. I wanted to organize this session that simply go on saying this drawback, that you have got this, you have got this. But I mentioned it, please appreciate. Because we have a habit of listening our appreciation. Because when we don't listen our appreciation and when simply somebody points us, we feel bad. Oh, how dare he can. But this is, it's a duality, a dual personality. So, if somebody appreciates you, खुश हो उस बात को लेके, happy रहो उस बात को लेके, but जब आपकी कोई कमियां बता रहा है, तो और ज़्यादा खुश होना चाहिए. Because genuinely मैं कह रहा हूँ, आप अपनी कमियों से ही improve होते हो. So you should be thankful if somebody appreciates you, but you should be more delightful if someone tells you your drawbacks. What exactly this activity is all about? Simply, as you guys belong to one batch only, and obviously you guys are studying together, so you must be observing good things about each other and bad things too about each other. So what exactly we'll be doing right here? That's simply just, there will be a ball right here, okay? It's just a ball right now, and it has a smile on it. You'll simply throw a ball to that person. You'll simply throw a ball to that person. And whosoever you want to throw it, you can simply throw it. But the twist is, do tell a good thing and a bad thing about that person. Only about that person. But with a proper explanation. With a proper explanation. And the twist is, if that person likes it, so he can say, yes, agree. But if a person did not like that point, he can say, I disagree with that. And he will also defend it. For example, Akarshit says something to Nidhi, and Nidhi feels like that it is partially correct or it is not correct. So Nidhi can raise a question against that. Is that clear? Yes. Right? But that has to be genuine and that has to be authentic. Is that clear?
Yes.
Simply. So, whom should I throw this ball? Whom should I throw this ball? Simply a good thing and a bad thing. But remember, that has to be genuine. That has to be genuine. That genuineness needs to be there. That's more important.
Good thing and bad thing.
About that person. Yeah. It can be multiple too, it's not about one only. But with a proper explanation. You are supposed to elucidate that point. Okay? Got it? Yes. Would like to speak first? 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Shagun. I would like to say that Shagun is a very, very energetic girl who carry a lot of the energy within herself. She's ready to do anything as she is new, but still the charisma which she contains with herself, that is very unexpected. And I genuinely like this thing of her. But the second thing which I don't like, that is the way she take herself in a doubt, self-doubt which she has about her own self. That she always feel that somebody is talking about me only. Why do you feel this? And if somebody is talking about you, it's okay. Anybody can talk about you. So I personally, it has been, I think, 10 to 15 days. So I observed this thing that you have a self-doubt within yourself, which you should not have within yourself, I believe.
Yes, I agreed that I have self-doubt because I feel that everyone is talking about me because they see me like that. That's why I found it.
So, do you agree with this?
Yeah.
So, what is your approach now? What will you be doing of this?
I will correct this.
I will improve this.
I will improve this.
I will change it.
Yeah.
Right? You will be coping the same. Next.
Shreya.
Give it to Shreya. Yes.
This. I I thought that Shreya is very kind to me and kind to all, and I like her very much, and she is very good to me. And I thought that Shreya is best for me. Whenever I do share something secret or anything else, I share with her, and she is very kind to me.
Anuj.
I really believe Anuj is very confident and he is ready to do anything. And what I believe, earlier he used to send the forwarded recordings, and now I am like very happy like he is changing himself. And the second thing is that he is a kind of he's doing backbiting of everyone. No need to say example, I believe, but I noticed this thing.
Please repeat this. Whatever you want to say.
First of all, you need to know what is called backbiting. Because it is class. When someone appreciates you, you feel happy. But when someone talk about your drawback, you get jealous. Why so?
I'm not saying that jealous in something. One day, let me tell you an example. It's the fault of Shreya. When Shreya used to come academy, she shouted on Shagun, and Shagun was upset, and you started doing backbiting to Nidhi. Even Nidhi was there; she can also say this thing. And you started doing backbiting of Shreya in front of all the batchmen. Might be I was there, Nidhi was there, and I don't remember who. So yeah, Shagun was also there. So for me, it's only called backbiting. And Ishank was also there.
Let me tell you first. We are batch.
One more thing is, can I please request you to be more serious? Please.
We are batch. We appreciate each other. We talk about drawbacks. Such as, can't you think that am I only the one who do like this? Everyone do. Nidhi also do. You also do.
Everyone does.
Everyone does. Nidhi does. You do.
And let me tell you, I do, but of Shagun. And even asked to her when we both were going, and I suggested her even. The thing is, when you are suggesting someone after doing backbiting, so it's the good. But you are just doing backbiting and talking about her personal things to everyone and sharing this thing. So I don't believe this thing should be there.
First of all, you should know the matter properly.
Okay.
I was making her understand in her way, such as she thinks that everyone judges her. That is why I was telling her about everyone. Even though you are saying when I was speaking, everyone was there. When I was explaining, also everyone was there.
I'm not saying that about that. You are explaining her, you are suggesting her. It's a very good thing. I'm saying that one day I talk about Shagun to you. Okay, and you might be thinking this ki I was doing backbiting, but ask to her from on that day only when we both are going, and I suggested her some things. You can ask to her even. Just
when you talk, it is not called backbiting.
But when
talk, it is called backbiting.
When you are also giving the suggestion, so I don't believe that it is called backbiting. When Shreya was shouting at that time only, or after some listen.
It's been almost a month.
So it is also called a backbiting. It is also called a might be you are doing backbiting of other as well as. And let me tell you. And the thing is that after, if you are Shreya was shouting, you can suggest her at that time only, or after some time you can suggest her.
Guys, I think we should come to a point right now. Simple.
I would like to throw this ball to Arouch. I have noticed so far that like since the very first day, I have seen your caliber, and I have noticed that you are really confident while speaking. But the only bad thing that I feel about you is that you don't have listening skills. I have noticed that whenever I try to communicate, or whenever I try to tell you something, you don't pay it a lot of attention. And it's not just about me, it's about each and everybody. I have noticed this thing personally. That is the reason why I have pointed out this thing. Like when, for instance, like take the example of the day when we were discussing about the role play. Sky was there, Anuj was there. We all were discussing, but you were the only person who was not interested in listening, but just about giving your thoughts. I understand that you want to share your thoughts, your opinions, but it's all about listening to others also. So that's it. That's all I want to suggest.
I will not do any what we said. I will not do any argument with this because I accept it.
You can just go on with someone. No, he has got something for you, right?
Shagun, about the good thing is when I saw she about her he is a very positive. Her मैंने लगाया है. She is very positive and very energetic. Is a very I have no words that she have a very good everything. She have a perfect in that. But what I feel bad when I went there I think she don't wants to talk to me or she have something else. So I just need to that. I just want to say you to that. Please, if you had some doubts about me, please come to me. If I can come to you and please talk to me. That's the bad one.
The point of God that you didn't listen to me carefully. When I want to tell you something, you just ignore me where you can talk. You start talking to others when I tell you something. That way I don't talk with you. When I tell you something, when I try to tell you something, you are talking to others. This is not good now. That's why I didn't high when I was saying that you.
Actually, this one I want to defend because when the Yash will say and the Nidhi, any other person was saying that, what he is saying is correct. I didn't listen. But what the person I'm talking to, if you wants to come, it's not that. If I want to go to talk to Yash, I'm listening to it and he is also listening. It's not that they are also stay. They are also stay.
Sorry. I love to throw this ball to Gaurav. Just because in our batch, we all keen to know everything. But some of the people have so many problems, so many drawbacks, they should work upon that. And when I said, as a coordinator, I said that you should wait. They don't have time. They are not regular. I said you should come earlier to do practice. When we had a competition with, not competition, but interaction with Elite or Spartan. He is the one who has a lot of work. Like among us, he is the one who's like serious. Or not serious about our competition or interaction, whatever you consider it. The best part of us, he loved to listen. Listening skills, no doubt in that case, he's more than me. He loved to be all ears, and then he just counter on that point. That's the best part we had a conversation, I just mentioned, the best part of yours, you listen carefully. And I want to learn that. As a coordinator, I want to learn that. I just stated that.
Yeah, so you did not give.
I just said no. That initiation, seriousness. Initiation.
Okay, I just want to say that I don't feel personally that I am the most. Yeah.
Accepted or not?
No, I don't accept that. Okay. I just want to say that Bhaiya already mentioned before a few days that it's not a competition. It's just an interaction, and when it comes to competition, if it was about competition, I would have become more serious. But I knew this earlier, since the very beginning, that it's not a competition. It's just a normal interaction, and that's what happened. So yeah, what's the point of becoming more serious and becoming more, a kind of person who comes at 12 a.m. and just sits till 5 p.m. I don't find any point in that.
We came at 12 p.m. but we didn't regular to stay here at 5.
Yeah, but
we
I don't find a point in
to
that.
To complete our meal. Even I just mentioned you to come earlier. I was not there just because some problems. But yeah, I said to you that come in early. I was at somewhere 12.
You asked me to come early just to prepare, right? Because
just to practice and all.
You had this thought. That this is the competition,
not competition. We thought that it was an interaction. But if we see in interaction, there was not a wow performance of yours. Just because you are not serious. We were not, but yeah, we gave our best to just showcase our level, front of Spartans or front of Elite. Because then after in future, they will challenge us and they would have a competition.
Right.
Same thought. If we are not serious right now, in future we will. So why in future we should take a serious step. We should take a step and we should execute right now. And if
okay, so you want to say that if I would have come earlier, I would have
So many
made a
students
big
they just
difference.
prepared the speech. They just he's the one that who prepared the presentation.
But that was not for no use, right?
It was not it was not planned, no?
Yeah.
Like we don't know the activity. But if we plan, for example, in exams, you didn't know, don't know the questions.
Right.
What kind of question CBSE board would ask to you. Okay?
Yeah.
So you learn everything. Okay?
Yeah.
Suddenly something like question can be asked. Okay? So you learn the whole chapter. That's why we practice a lot of things, and in that practice, something can be asked by Bhaiya.
Okay, I just want to mention one thing. Like before a few hours, like at 12 p.m. Or 1, I don't remember the time, but Nidhi called me and said that you need to prepare a presentation, and for that she gave a few topics. Yeah, she gave a few topics, and I was when I felt that I'm prepared, I just came to the academy.
Take it.
Yes.
We
Internally, I was prepared, but it was just that I did not take on time.
we indulged you in creative speech.
Right.
Okay, just because you're listening wise and just because you're like fluency wise. So my point of view is just say that be consistent, you and be serious, be concerned about batch. Just because in captains we are serious, and whenever a coordinator or president called, we were there. So I just have one concern that you should also. You are the part of captains, so I want that concern.
But do you have something to say to anyone else?
Yeah, I want to say one thing to Shreya. Shreya, I have noticed this thing like, you are the only person who I feel is very much has the skills of listening. Like you listen a lot. You are not a kind of person who interacts a lot, but you have good listening skills. I just want to suggest you that please interact more, because I have observed everybody. I have interacted with mostly each and every person in this batch, but you are the only person to whom I have not talked a lot. I think hardly I have talked to you 2 to 3 times. That's it, and I don't know much about you. So I would like to know more about you and what kind of person you are. That's it.
I'm agree with this point. Agree.
Louder.
I'm agree with this point.
I agree.
I agree, sorry.